Nicole, congratulations on winning Big Brother Reindeer Games. How does it feel to save Christmas?
Thank you so much. It feels amazing. Yeah, I'm just really excited that it's all out there and it's hard keeping a secret like that. Um, but we all saved Christmas. It was a group effort and we all did amazing.
It's true. I saw the video that Victor posted on Instagram, and he said you lied, and
Yeah.
told him you finished second, and you all watched it last night. So, yeah, what has it been like keeping that secret and then watching it last night with your family?
So my mom knew. Besides my mom, no one knew. Because I thought it'd be so much more special for them to actually see it than to just hear it. And I was actually so giddy for like 2 weeks because I'm like, there's like this huge secret. And, the fact that Taylor was so ahead of me, like it felt, I don't know if she was like, I swear I was working on the antlers for like 15 extra minutes. And so I'm like, it's gonna look like, yeah, Nicole, you're doomed. So like this is a perfect cover story. I think I initially just wanted to tell them in person, and then I realized, how fun would it be to like surprise them? And so I did.
Yeah, I mean, a great comeback story. You came back in both the semi and the final.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, is it worse to start 30 seconds behind someone or to watch someone like Taylor just run through a comp?
Wait, what do you mean? Like, okay, starting 30. Oh,
Like behind
that's like,
Xavier in the semifinal, the
yeah.
Nutcracker.
So I feel like for me, mentally, it's easier for me to kind of be like, okay, no, nothing lost if you don't get this. Like, they have an advantage or they're kicking your butt. Like, just chill. I think like her being so ahead of me is what helped me with the antlers because I was like, I got nothing to lose at this point. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna get these antlers out. Um, and then once I got there, it was like pretty even playing field. I think she had two bags of snowflakes and I had one. And so I was like, you can do this. Like, I kind of do better if I'm coming from behind than like people expecting great things from me, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like you feel like I just want to do this for myself at this point. Like they're so far ahead.
I'm so bad with like being scared of disappointing others. And I think that's what it feels like. Like, okay, I can lift their stress off me and I can just worry about myself. Yeah. So I think that's what it is.
Mhm. I mean, I was worried about you in the first round with the tree because you were so far from the mistletoe. So that
Yeah.
you really just leaped that one time to grab it.
Yep. I
No.
did. Yeah,
Mhm.
it felt like an eternity, but I think it was like I 3 to 4 minutes. Um, at most that I was behind, but it could have, for all I know, it could be freaking 30 seconds. Like the thing is like you don't know. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so behind. Um, and it kind of just made me be like, okay. If those stars would have fell, I would have been in huge trouble. Huge, huge trouble. Yeah. I look up and my mistletoe is like nowhere near me. I'm like, what is going on? That was yeah, she's just, I know Taylor, so I watched her in competition. She's smooth and confident, and I feel like those are the two best things to be. So I knew, and she beat Frankie. I was like, she is definitely gonna win this.
I love what you said about her, how she competes with her hair down. I'm like, she is, and she looks great always. Like,
Yes.
yeah.
I just don't, I always have to have my hair out of my face if I'm competing. And I'm like, wait, she's doing this with her hair down. I'm watching her slingshot these balls with her hair down. Like, it's no one's business. I'm like, man, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, just total queen. Well, what did it feel like in the moment when you guys were on doing the snowflakes? Like you caught up to her because she was struggling, but then you were struggling too because they were all falling. So it was neck and neck at that point.
Yeah, it could have been anybody's game. Honestly, I looked over at her strategy, like, and I was like, she's been doing this a lot longer than I have. Like, should I do what she's doing? And I just decided to keep with what I was doing. So it was honestly like just back and forth, back and forth. I can't even tell you how long that went for. I mean, I'm sure it was a really long time. And they made it so it would do that, right? Like it wasn't easy. To stack those snowflakes was like a jigsaw puzzle with one answer, it felt like. Um, so yeah, I was shocked that I even made it to the snowflakes.
Mhm. You've had some, I feel like you had some sliding door moments throughout the whole show because the red team saved you from Santa Showdown, so that was great. And then Taylor sent you to Santa Showdown in episode 4, but then she saved you and sent you to the final in the 5th episode. So how did you feel in like all of those instances? Like how confident were you that, like they would save you or not save you?
So, like, with this game, since it is a different game, you just wanna stay out of the challenges as much as possible, right? So you're gonna do what you gotta do to stay out of them, and building relationships in social game is a huge part of that. They say, like, going into this, it was only 30% social, and I feel like I easily it was 50-50 for me. There was so much social aspect to this game, and I was saved because, yeah, I was deemed as weak for sure, and that's what I wanted, that's what I always do, and also, like, I genuinely love these people and built relationships, and I think that helped too, so, like, as far as being saved, yes, I was saved, but I also it's not like it's like I did something to be saved. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
Cody picked his team because he felt guilty about our past. I was like, I'll take it." They saved me um, to not go in Santa's showdown. Like, I'm gonna take it. There's 3 boys here. It's silly not to get one of them out. Okay, I'll take what I can get. And like, you got to play the cards you're dealt. You in that moment. That's what makes a great player is not like what you come in with, but in the moment of having your back against the wall, like, can you get out of it?
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, you came very close to getting eliminated in Santa Showdown. You and Josh hitting the ground at almost the exact same time. So what were
I
you
will
feeling
say
then before they told you?
no, so it was edited to look closer. I
Okay.
was still, if you like slow the stills, like I was still hanging on when I saw him on the ground. So
Okay.
like yeah, um yeah. So I knew that he also was shaking his arms out during the comp a lot, and my arms weren't sore at all, so my hands were sweaty. That was the only thing I had going wrong for me, but since I was moving on the candy cane, like, I wasn't really exerting my arm muscles, he kept going like this, like, every couple seconds, and so I was like, "He's tired."
Yeah. It seemed like he did talk about like how he was grabbing it harder because he had
For
the
sure.
read. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and you gotta figure out you gotta work smarter, not harder, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
If you can't if my muscle he does CrossFit every day, like, I haven't worked out in 3 years, how am I gonna beat him? Walking and, like, changing direction on the candy cane, like, there's always a way.
Hmm.
So, I'm pretty good at finding it.
Yeah. Well, lastly, you said that you're retired now. So, is that true? And if you are, would you just come back next year as an elf ambassador?
Yeah, no, I'm retired. And, yeah, I would be an elf ambassador for sure.
Well, you have to at least come back to, hand the trophy to the next winner too. So,
I better get to keep that thing, but yeah.
yeah. Don't make a new one for next year. That's all.
Yeah, yeah, that would be super cool, and, I'm excited for the contestants for next year because it was such a fun experience, and it's, like, something that you can never even, like, explain or describe because it's so much in one day, but then if you look back and you're like, "Wow, that was so fun."
Hmm.
So stressful, but so fun.
Yeah. Well, congratulations again. Thanks for your time. It was great speaking with you. And happy holidays.
You too.
Thank you.